what we have here is daily time frame. And, what I'm looking at is an expansion to the downside, with expecting a further expansion to this major source of liquidity. So we had a drop, as expected. This level over here had a breakaway gap, but this drop price revisited this 1 hour imbalance, created a short-term high. This was 80H, and we had this move validated, and then it went down. So right now we are at 4 on the block, and clearly there's a huge imbalance. So I do not expect price to go further upwards. I do not see why it should, but what I see is that we have liquidity lying below. So what I'm looking for is price to respect its expansion going down, and everything that supports price going down to hold, like have this power order block should hold. Then intermediate term high over here we have it on a lot of course, and this imbalance to be integral in our expansion towards bearish. So we are currently we're building the narrative of why this bearish expansion should hold, and as you can see on 1 hour time frame we have this high. This IDH is basically every time price balances an imbalance, you get intermediate term high. And that high, you should expect it should not be taken out. So this is the type of high that I want to hold for that expansion to this major sell side imbalance. So I'm looking at we have a very good so far we have very good price acting and respecting um our narrative. And so yesterday, as this high had already been formed, I was expecting another high because price was down here. Price opened, went down, so I was expecting another high so that you know we can have a range for our continuation of this expansion. As you can see, we can have a good range for this expansion. Let's use PDRA to get a range of where we are going basically. So this short-term high. I expect it to hold. Actually, as much the more I look at it, I think it may be our new ITH, but it looks clean enough because this stage can be this one, and then we can have ITH. It has rebalance, imbalance, went down, but I can see that no lows were broken, which is one of the important price indicating where it's going. So I can see no lows were taken, especially this immediate swing low. So this over here was was a very important law that should have been taken out. Okay, going to 15 time frame, 15 minutes. I remember what I'm using in model 22, and what you want to see, of course, is when you're on bearish, it is good to sell when price is above New York midnight open, and then it is also important that price takes out BSL, buy side liquidity, buy stops, goes for those hands. So in this case, price going for hands here is taking them and then giving a structure to go bearish is what I will be looking, because like I said, I was expecting a bearish expansion. So going into this trade, what I want to see is price going up. Okay, so with price going up, we have can we get in? Can we get on board with that move up? That is the question. We go and look for the normal, for what to look for that justifies our entry, into, because we can take that buy, move up, and then go down with it, or we can just wait for that single move. Depends, because if I'm buying and we're already below New York midnight open and the time is 7, you can see 7 to 10, there was no news. So the structure is very simple. Number one, you identify drawn liquidity. Where is liquidity? Where is the current liquidity? Like I said, the liquidity was we wanted this ones to be taken so that price can go up further bearish. Then number two, you want to see displacement, right? When price is heading towards that, giving you now a structure for entry. You want to see displacement. You want to see an imbalance left behind, then you want to see an SMS, shift in market structure for you to take that particular position. So in this case, it is very clear, as you can see, this one was taken, you know, so said liquidity was taken, or whether I can just create us another one and just make it simpler. Connects, then connects, let's simpler. Mhm. Yeah, so X. Okay, so this should mean something was taken. So this over here, what I want to see is price, price taking, sell side, which is this one. Then going and like that. So what I want to see is that this over here, this over here is sell side liquidity. You want to see sell side taken, right? Then you want to see a fair value gap left over here and see an SMS over here. So price goes up, takes it down, takes this sell side, then shift in market indicates now I'm going up, but I'm coming to rebalance this small thing, then you take off. That is what we're looking for here. We have everything highlighted. So price opened at 7. Now we're expecting price to go up. You can see clearly. Yeah, it took this one. So what we look on the left side. So at 7, I want to see my X taken. X is here. Okay, X is here. Then what next? Next, we can see SMS. Price has taken out swing high, a certain high. This high was important. It was taken out. You can see it. We have now our SMS over here. Then an imbalance that needs to be balanced. That imbalance is our entry. So what are you looking for? This one over here. So this is where you place your entry. Okay. So we got everything. We got sell side taken. We got an expansion. You know, we already know price. We already know why we want price to go up because we wanted this short term high credit. We can see we have this liquidity laying here. So we already have a why. That is the important thing. We have a why. So we got in the why, and this was now the entry. This was wow. This was a very sweet entry. Yeah. So when you place an entry like this one, you're supposed to put your stop at a swing low. Yeah. So in this case, it will have been basically 86 or 87. That's 7 to 5. I think 86. 86. You can see 86. That one. We're looking at this one over here. So I'm using this field to get level where I should get out. So this field is mostly just a good anchor. But you already have, we know where to place our stops. When you enter on an imbalance, it is either the stop loss is placed at the next swing low or below that candle. So, like in this case, you know, stop loss can be placed somewhere here or that candle. So that candle is basically this swing low. This is swing. This is a low. Okay, this is swing low. Left something for that. Okay, this is swing. I prefer to measure my targets. This red and this red is normally risk reward ratio of 1:3. So I use that to get where I want to expect price to go. And mostly, as you can see, it's just right above this top hand. Yeah, this is where liquidity is here and here and here. And as you can see, this over here, this blue, let me make it a bit thicker. This over here is a 1 hour imbalance. So expecting price to go all the way up to here was expected in a way. So price took it up, you know, went up, took all the imbalance, and then it was done. So this is how you just enter. I mean, if you enter with this very simple entry, your stop loss will have been let's use pips. So I like to enter this. I would have entered with this 89, and stop loss would have been 86. So that is at 5 pips. So where am I going with this? I'm going all the way to this to 97. That is 80 pips, I believe, right? Yeah, like 80 pips. So it is not. My stop loss would have been on 3087, you know. So it is more like risk reward ratio of 1 is to 2 point something. You know, you didn't make it to 3, but I always like to stick to these targets because I have done a research and I noticed that the third one never fails to reach. It can reach this and fail to reach these two other targets. This is one way of looking at it. Another way is simply just to pay attention to the level. It's very obvious it is coming here, so you don't really need, and it's very obvious we had a 1 hour ember, 1 hour time frame that the price was going headed towards, so it was a clean one, and it did its thing. So let me copy this to the group. Okay, so that was just a pre-market. That was a study of price, and that's pretty much it.